Nonterraqueous back again with another Mastertronic slog. I've been playing for quite a few hours today, but I've got 3 really good games. I thought I'll hit the jackpot, I think, this week. We've got a game called Rescue, Curse of Sherwood, and Bombfusion. I really enjoyed all 3 of these games. All different in their own way, but really good games nonetheless. The other news is I've actually put a couple of shelves up for my new Mastertronic collection. There's a couple of Ultimate Player games there just to fill the space, but the bottom row is all Mastertronic games, and a few on the top. I've got about 37, I think, roughly Mastertronic Mad Bulldog games, if you like, and below I'm going to put a list of them. Have a look, and if there's any you thought were really good, just you can mention in the comments, or if I haven't popped one in a video, I may do if people think it's worthwhile. So yeah, take a look at the list. But I'm really enjoying the Mastertronic collection. It's been good fun. Now, apart from these games, I'm going to mention 2 little games at the end of this video. I'm not going to show too much footage, but I just thought they were worth a mention. So let's crack on with these 3 games. Right, Bombfusion. I thought this is a lovely little platformer, really runs smoothly. Out in 1989. Now with this game, there's been a terrorist incident where terrorists have got themselves into Cellar Scale, which is a nuclear plant. On top of that, the computer systems have gone AWOL, allowing all the energy cells to run all over the place. Now it's your job to go near the energy cells. They sort of stick with you and you take them to a packaging case, which is in each room. But while you're trying to do that, the big computer ball, he's trying to do the same, and the ball, little energy balls follow him. So let's get cracking once I start playing. That's apparently a C5. I'm not sure you'd use a Sinclair C5 to get to anything in a hurry, especially a possible nuclear catastrophe. But there you go. As you can see, the little green things, one of them's there is lit, and you diffuse it by jumping just over it. There's another one there, and as you can see, I just put a few of the energy balls into the case in there. You can see there's a counter down the bottom, says I've got 6 energy balls to collect, but that big ball, as you see there, steals them off you. But we're doing okay. Now you can see I need to put 3 more in. Let's try and get over to, at the same time, obviously you've got to defuse the bombs. As I say, you just jump on them. Looks like I've got enough energy balls there. So there we go, all good. But really lovely little game, really runs smoothly. There you go, first sheet done. Always nice to get that out of the way. On our way to level 2. But yeah, I just thought it runs really smoothly. And this game, I know I say it a lot, but it's quite addictive. And you sort of have to have eyes in the back of your head to keep an eye on where the bombs need defusing. At the same time, I'm sort of trying to keep hold of those energy balls. And that big ball gets better at stealing them off you, which is only right because the game needs to get harder. But as you can see, it's hovering around there. So I need to get them into the packaging case. Oh, now see, I've took my eye off the ball, and I think I'm not going to get to that bomb to defuse it in time. No, I didn't, so I lost a life. Every time 3 bombs go off, you lose a life. So let's get to that one, defuse it. So really you get caught between getting hold of the energy balls, there you are, we've put a few in finally, and defusing bombs. So that's obviously the game. Trying to keep your eye on both things is tricky. That is the nature of most games, I suppose. Let's try and get over that. Now we'll do that. I've got quite a few there. Now only 3 more, so let's see if I can get over to defuse that bomb. Made it. Let's make our way over. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll defuse that one. I could. Oh, see what the. Now, here we go. I should have enough here. All good. Let's get out of here. Yes, level 2. So I'll keep going for about 5 minutes or so. I don't like sort of doing too much of the footage because if I have a good run, I might bore the life out of you, to be fair. But we'll do at least 1 more page if I can. Diffuse that bomb. Put those in. I think, doing a bit of research into it, there is a lot of sheets to this game, which would be nice actually. But right, I've took me off the ball there as to where the next bomb to defuse. I managed to do that, and I picked up a few energy balls as we go. But yeah, I really like this one. All the games today I thought were, I just had a bit of a run on getting some good games, because obviously the Mastertronic games, you know, there are some duffers in there, which I'm still going to collect, because, you know, I'm going to collect them all. But the few I got this week were particularly good. I really do like them. Right, we need 1 more. Let's diffuse that bomb. Oh, come on. I can just get one of these, and that'll be good. Over here, diffuse that, and we'll drop down and put them in to complete another sheet. But there you go, that's the gist of this game. eyes in the back of the head for this game, collecting the energy balls, putting them in the right place, and then getting on to the next level. But there you go, that's Bombfusion. I really did like that one. It's a really nice platformer. Right, this is Rescue. You wouldn't believe how many times I've played this to try and get some good footage, because it's tough to get the good stuff. But basically, you're on the solar system. There's been a nuclear war. Colonies are all over the place, over the solar system. Some good people, some bad people, and there's a bunch of scientists. They put out the call for some help. They created some sort of super energy that can be used for good as well as bad. But luckily, you were there repairing a ship, so it's your job to rescue the scientists and their experiments. You have to put them in storage, the scientists into hibernation to save the day. So let's get cracking. It's got lovely music, this game at the start. Really, really nice. But there we go. The idea is once you get to the scientists, they're really panicking. And they run around like crazy, and you have to block off areas, a bit like One Man and His Droid, if you remember that game I showed. And you've got to get them into this chamber here with the red squares. That's where you put the scientists and their experiments. And in this little area here, you have to put 4 more of the radiation modules so you can escape. That's fuel for the ship. So we'll lock off that again. And that's where you touch one of those purple squares over there. That takes you off. If you do that now, you die, or fail rather. So you've got to make your way around the ship looking for the various things. You need some medical stuff. There's ammo. And there are various ways of helping you. Oh, we don't want to die straight away. You have got lasers, but only a certain amount, which I managed to use wisely there. Oh, those tanks are a bit trying to blow him up. That didn't work. So anyway, we're wandering around. I think I'm going to go along this way. Oh, he's not doing anything. He's blocking my way though. Let's go down here. There's another scientist. You can see these signs, they're dormant. They're no good to you when they're dormant. You can't wake them up or anything. No, but you can get these. So I put a medikit installed into my storage place, which means it helps you when you get low on strength, apparently. That really, and also these injection needles give you your strength up to 100%. Oh, why did I do that? I press my laser instead of picking it up. These are transporters that take you to various parts of the ship. That was tough going. Now there's another scientist who isn't doing anything, obviously. Asleep. So he can't be that panicking, can he? Oh, this must be ammo. I've never found something. Ammo box installed. Oh, good. So we've got ammo box installed. These are dead handy for blocking off areas. I'm not sure that's what they're for. Why aren't I picking up any more? Let's pick up 4 of them anyway. Can use them to shut off areas. Now that's where I was. I was down there. Let's have a look down here. Right, there's a scientist. Right, I've locked him in. I'm going to pick up. Right, let's let him out. Run free, little scientists, and cause me all sorts of issues. You don't go the right way. Let's follow you anyway. See if you'll go down. Not sure where that leads to. Right, let's go along here. I'm not sure. Do you know what? I'm going to lock off that. So we can't go up there. Now I don't think this takes you anywhere worthwhile, so let's go up here. Right, he's gone down here, so I was wanting to go. I think we want him to go down there, which he doesn't want to. Crazy, really, that he won't go down that road. He can't go down there, so he blocked him off. This won't go. Oh, he did. Now we've done it. We've actually got a scientist. Yes, a scientist into hibernation. You can get out of the way as well. So I'm pleased with that. I showed you scientists getting into hibernation. So you have to rescue a lot more than that. I think you have to rescue 8 scientists, which is a bit crazy. But that's what you got to do. So we'll have a little wander again. And we'll block off that. Oh, that one worked. It's unusual. I don't know what's happening there. But we'll have a look. That scientist is still not doing a lot. But basically, that's the gist of the game. I'm just pleased because I've been playing this quite a while. You know me, playing for a couple of hours, making not a lot of progress. But I actually made that progress, which is quite nice. So you just have to fill that chamber with scientists and their experiments. And your job's a good one. So there he is, my one saved scientist. Sorry, that's all I could show you, but it's quite a tricky game. But actually, you can play it for a long time without dying. As long as you fill up your little green ammo box and you're able to shoot the tanks and things before they get you, you can carry on and you can quite possibly complete the game. But yeah, that was Rescue. Really, really enjoyed playing it. It wasn't a hardship playing that game for a couple of hours because it's just a nice game to play. Rescue, brilliant. Right, the Curse of Sherwood, another really good game. Really like this one. A little bit of arcade, a little bit of strategy. The idea is Sherwood Forest has been overcome by a cult, the cult of Segalia. The Bishop of Derry, he was going to perform an exorcism to try and stop it, but he died. And Robin Hood and his band of merry men found the bishop's body with a parchment on, and on the parchment was a poem. And what's really great about this is the poem is in the instructions, and it's got all the clues you need to get through the game. Sort of thing when I was 10, well not 10, but like 14, 15 years old, I wouldn't have read and I wouldn't have had a clue that it was giving me clues, if you like. But off we go, let's get cracking. My Friar Tuck. Now luckily with these baddies you can sort of, got him, come off screen and on screen again when their arrows are just about to hit you. Well, you can get rid of the baddies permanently, but you have to kill them all while you're on screen, if you like. There we go. Got rid of those without losing a life, which is quite nice. So they shouldn't be there again. Let's try and kill these guys. Oh, double daggers coming towards me. Oh, I thought I got out. These are quite tough. Oh, come on! God, how many of these do these take? Look at that. Move up the screen. Honest to God. Oh, he's definitely going to kill me, this guy. Alright. Oof. I don't know how I got away with that. But anyway, I think this is a good witch. I think later in the game you might have to give her, I think it's a globe or a crystal ball type thing. That's the way, that's a werewolf. And that doesn't work on him. So I think we're going to go back. Because we haven't really picked up any clues yet. I think that's the way to the swamp, if I remember. And let's head back up here. Now, obviously that's good. I've killed the enemies. Now this is the area that I need to be, I think. So I'll swap that over, and you picked up an ice wand there, if you can see at the top there. And you need the ice wand to get past the ice river or lake. I think it's a little... I've died a lot against these guys. You'd think it'd be easy, wouldn't you? Not for me. Oh God, got away with that again. Oh. Last life. And there we go. So now you don't pick up, that's a crossbow, which does help you, I think, kill other. Now this is the ice where you... Oh, come on, shoot! Maybe I should play actually with keyboard. Oh, they're gone, thank God. Now this is the ice river. If you didn't have the ice wand, you wouldn't get past there. Let's try and get past these wasp type things. One left, come on. Right, great. Now I think there's a bag of money or something down here guarded by a dragon, which you have to try and steal. I've got it. So I don't know why we need the money. Maybe you give it to a witch or give it to somebody to help you along your way. But yeah, little clues, which is nice. Making our way. Oh, now, yeah, we picked up the crossbow instead of the ice wand. Not sure if you need the ice wand anymore. But we will carry on with the crossbow for now. Now, what is that? That's the sword we initially had. So we'll stick with the crossbow. I think the crossbow seems to be quite a good weapon. I think after a club, if I can get the club. Right, now, do I go this way or that way? One way or another, that made me think. So anyway, let's go down here. So I killed those skeletons, if I remember rightly. So I don't think the money is any good for her. Let's have a look. No, so the money was no good for her. She wants something else rather than money. No, that isn't going to work there. So that's, oh, that's the way. No, is there a way out of that one? No, there isn't. Is that a dead end? I think it is. So let's go back up here. We'll go a long way we started the game, I think. Not sure how far I'll get with my one life. But this is where we started, so we're going to go right this time with my crossbow and my bag of money. I'll get this one without dying. Right, we got there. So let's see what's up here. Just careful. Oh, I don't like these ogres. God, you know what? Sometimes you press that trigger and it doesn't work. Come on. That's good. The good thing is once you have cleared them, they are not there. You come back right there. This isn't going to be easy. With one with no lives to spare. I'd shot him enough. Right, so there's a shield there. I'll pick that up. I'm not sure why I'll need it. But... Right, now I think you need the club. I think you need the club somewhere along the line. So I've got a few bits there. Got some money, got a shield, got the club. Not sure exactly why we need them. I'm not sure you're going to find out. Oh, come on! great. So let's pop down here maybe. Oh, now I think that might be away somewhere. Now here, this is quite good. Now the ring of mushrooms is a teleporter, which is great. Takes you somewhere else, and because I've got that club, I can blast my way through that door. So as you can see, it's sort of... Oh no, come on. No! No! God. Anyway, that's a Curse of Sherwood. I'm not sure how much further I'd have got, but a really nice little game. You need to pick up bits to get further in parts of the game. You need to pick up different weapons. And I think at the end of the game, I think the idea is I think you have to pick up a silver dagger or to get past a werewolf or something like that. And then you get near the end of the game. You give that witch there, I think you give her a crystal ball in exchange for something. Maybe a way of getting through the swamp, I don't know. But anyway, it's a really good game. I really enjoyed that one. Like I said, I've enjoyed all 3 games today, but yeah, that's the Curse of Sherwood. Well, there you go. That was a bit of a slog, all right, today, but it was a good slog. I enjoyed all 3 of those games, Rescue, Curse of Sherwood and Bombfusion. I thought they were really good, and it was great fun playing today, even though, as I say, it was a bit of a slog at time. Now, I started the video, I said I was going to mention a couple of games briefly that I thought I quite liked. Mastertronic, obviously. Tank Trax, yes, a really basic sort of game. Tank Trax, really basic music, almost as if somebody had written it, at home. But there's something about those battleship type games, ones where you got to guess the coordinates, guess the velocity to send your shell. There's something about those I quite like, and I do enjoy having your game Tank Tracks now I've got it. The other one was Delta Wing. I thought this was a really good flight simulator. You think it was on a ZX Spectrum on a Mastertronic game as well. I thought it was a really good flight simulator. It's not a game you can show loads of footage of because flight simulators by their nature are quite sort of slow and laborious, but that's actually to the viewer. If you're actually playing them, they're really quite good. So yeah, good games, good couple of games I thought. But yeah, that's the Mastertronic games for this video. The other thing I thought I'd mention is in between some of the Mastertronic videos, I thought I'd do a little stuff on the Commodore 64. Now, I wasn't into the whole war thing back in the day. I know it was a big thing. Oh yeah, you either like Spectrum or Commodore 64. But I had friends that had Commodore 64, and I thought they're really great games. Obviously had a very, very good sound chip. So yeah, I sort of do like the Commodore 64 a lot as well. I picked one up, it's just behind me there. And you know what, I'm going to do a few videos. I've had some recommendations from friends, subscribers already. I've got some games, and if you've got some Commodore 64 games you'd like to mention, just let me know in the comments, and if I can find the game, I'll take a look. The other thing is I always show the loading screens from the games I've talked about at the very end. Now, obviously, not all games have a loading screen. I think a couple of them didn't have one today, so you'll just get the ones that do have a loading screen. So yeah, anyway, take care for now, and I'll see you next time. Fire protection you must amass, werewolf's fangs and a scrying glass, and travel through the misty wood to take them to the witch of good. For the man of solitary means, a parchment guide is what you need. Without it you may go astray, and in the forest lose your way. To buy the means to safety walk, a fiery monster you must stalk. He holds the price with precious metal, conveyed to the hermit without much fettle. A silver cross must be found before you feel safe and sound. On the pentagon it must be dropped, and the portal of evil will be stopped.